Hey everyone, it's Beverly here, and I wanted to come to you today with my video, of course. If you can't tell already, as you saw yesterday in my video, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan, so if you don't like the boys, then I don't know what to tell you. Still subscribe if you're watching, but I don't know what to tell you. Best team around will always be the best team, win, lose, or draw, so that's just how I feel about that. But what I really want to talk about today is body shaming. You know, I really just don't know where or why people do this, why they feel that it is necessary to do this, or why they poke fun at it, or, you know, just anything of that nature. If you can tell, if you can't tell, I am a bigger woman working on it. Is it to please others? No. Is it to make sure no one talks about me? No. It's solely for the purpose of me to be healthy, for my son, to feel better inside and visually look better. It's all just for me. Now, if everyone else has their comments regarding it, hey, cool, thank you, I love it. But to please you per se, nah, bruh. That's not how that's going to happen. So pretty much I wanted to read something that I looked up, and then of course I'll just talk more about it. So it says that body image is the way that someone perceives their body and assumes that others perceive them. This image is often affected by family, friends, social pressure, and the media. So as far as for that, let's just talk about that for a minute. So for anyone that does body shame, is everyone in your family perfect? Is their body perfect? They look A1 like a Victoria's Secret model, which is what most people swoon over. Do they not have extra weight on them? Are they not too skinny? You know, it's just everything perfect about them. I don't think so. I've yet to meet a perfect family or a perfect person who had a perfect family along with them. And so really just, you know, it kind of just irritates me all in a sense, in all honesty. And you know, I hate to say it like that, but it does. A lot of people, if you watch the Super Bowl, then you watch the halftime show where Lady Gaga was performing, and I love the performance because I love Lady Gaga. And she had like a little pudge over her, whatever you call them, bottoms or whatever. So the internet went crazy over that, pretty much just making rude remarks. You know, I saw some people here saying, y'all shut up, yada yada yada, but a lot of people were body shaming her for that little pudge, and I'm over here like, do y'all know what I would do for that body? No, you don't know. So, but you know, in the same sense, I'm happy with what I have now, but I know I could be happier with what I'm working towards. So really, this video is just to bring, I guess, some sort of awareness to it. If you're one of those people that do it, just stop. Because at the end of the day, you are laughing to look good for your audience. Whereas on the inside, you're not perfect. So if someone came to you and talked to you about, oh, your hair is, I don't know, too stringly, or you have too much chub here, you're too skinny here, you need to eat more, or you need to dress this way, you need to dress that way, or you need to go get your nose done, or whatever, you know, the case may be. I find that all some form of body shaming, or just shaming in general. So pretty much this video is just to voice my opinion on it per se, because I don't like it and it irritates me to my core. You know, ever since I was in elementary school, I've been made fun of, whether it was for my weight or and that was back when I was tiny, y'all. I was like y'all don't know, I was killing them in elementary school. But whether it was for my weight, or at that time I did have an overbite because I sucked my thumb, and so I would get made fun of for that. I developed here quickly in my breast area, so it was one thing or another. And so ever since I was able to understand that shit, just excuse me if I have some young followers, But that just irritates me to my core. Like, I honestly don't understand how people can talk about someone else and be okay with it. Like, do you live a life of, like, are you miserable pretty much? Because that's the only reason that I can find why you would actually talk about someone or say anything mean to anyone regarding anything, on them, because you never know what that person is dealing with. Because I'm not gonna lie, and I told myself I was going to be open on my YouTube channel and just put it all out there when I could. So there were points when I hated myself. I contemplated hurting myself. I've never thought about, suicide, thankfully, but there are people out there that do kill themselves over that have thoughts regarding that. And it's people that, like me, that want to bring them back down. Like, hey, don't worry about what they're saying. You're beautiful or you're handsome, whether it be a guy or a girl. F them and go on about your day. Now, yes, that is easier said than done, but I do know that there are people out here like me that do care about, like, if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, I feel that way right now, or whatever the case may be, there are people like me out there near you that love you, want you to be here on this earth, want you to say F all the haters, you go strut what you got, work on something that you don't like. If you're happy with it, then stay that way. I don't see any problem. That's like the people on those shows. What channel does it come on? I think it's TLC, where they pretty much say they want to be a certain weight. Like, there's people on there that want to be over excuse me. There's people on there that want to be over a certain amount of weight. That's just what makes them happy. Now, do I condone it? No. Would I rather them not be that way? Yes. The only reason I'm saying that is for health purposes, because yes, do what makes you happy in the end, but also remember, I want you to live to see, 50 or 60 or whatever, because everyone deserves that chance to live. Now, what the man upstairs has planned, I don't know. But I know you have to live life to the fullest while you're on this earth before you go up there. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today, because I've been seeing it all over Facebook, and it's just like, you know what? I want to talk about that, because it really does hurt. Because even now, I feel like in certain clothing, people are staring at me and are just like, oh shoot, she's too big for that or whatever. Now, no, I don't wear clothes that my body is not made for at this point in time. But, excuse me, sorry, I'm still under the weather, so I'm just fighting through it for y'all. But I don't wear clothes that don't fit my body, but sometimes if I feel like it's not something I should be wearing right now, but I know it looks fine, technically it's just in my head, then I always think people are looking at me like, why the hell does she have that on? Why is she wearing this? Excuse me. Why is she wearing that? So yeah, this was just to pretty much say, quit doing that. If you're watching this, stop. It's at the end of the day, it's not going to get you anywhere. And if you're doing it for people to like you, boo, find new friends. Because if that's what you have to do to gain their attention, to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm cool, I can fit in with the crowd, no, those are not the friends that you need. So, and it's the same with like bullying. That's a form, or that is bullying to me. And so even when people, just poke at people, just poke fun at them, and people, I've seen videos where people like jump like a group will jump someone and talk crap about them for the way that they look or what they were doing to make them do that whole little jumping scenario. So it's just little things like that I do not condone. I hate seeing, I hate people sharing it on my Facebook. And if I could stop it, I would, but unfortunately I don't have that much power, so I can't do anything. But yeah, that's it. This is just my public service announcement. And if you have a problem with what I'm saying, feel free to leave a comment below. We can talk about it as adults, because I'm an adult, so I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you over what's right and what's wrong. But we can talk about it if you have something to say. That's no problem at all. And if you feel like you are being attacked, or you're you know, pretty much being body shamed or bullied or whatever, and you want to talk to me, I've been through it. You can email me. I will leave my email in my little description box below. Email me or comment down below, whichever way you suggest. I don't mind talking to you whatsoever. You know, we can talk throughout however long you need me. I honestly don't mind whatsoever. So, yeah, that's pretty much my video for the day. Body shaming should not be condoned. If you have friends that do it, either talk to them about it or drop them as a friend. That's just my honest opinion. It's it's just not. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'm about to say questions, comments, concerns, rude remarks, like we say at work. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns that you do want to voice to me, as I stated, my information will be down below in my description box, or you can just leave a comment on the video. If you want to tell your friends about this video, bring them on over, tell them to subscribe, because this will not be the last video to where I do voice my opinions about certain things that are going on in the world, or I guess in America, for what I see. And so yeah, that's pretty much all that I had to speak with y'all about today. So I will see y'all on my next video tomorrow.